All right, let's dive right into this explainer, because today we're looking at some source material that completely flips the script on how you can operate in the crypto space. So many people think that to make any money in crypto, you got to be glued to charts all day, risking huge amounts of capital, and just stressing over every single market dip. But what if I told you there's actually a blueprint that lets you bypass all of that? Seriously, today we're breaking down a highly structured, super low risk strategy where your main tool isn't some complex trading algorithm. It's just a simple, step-by-step process. Now, consider this exact $29 reward. The source material highlights this specific payout and even mentions previous rewards of well over $100, which really proves that this method actually works. I mean, this isn't just theoretical. This is a tangible result delivered directly into a user's Binance account. It kind of begs the question, right? Why did they get this $29 reward and you didn't? Well, the answer isn't some secret trading formula. It's literally just knowing exactly where to look and what small tasks to complete. So we're going to break down exactly how you can replicate this success. Our agenda for this explainer covers 6 core steps. First, earning without traditional trading. Second, the $11 prerequisite. Third, finding the campaigns. Fourth, automating tasks. Fifth, the dummy trade. And finally, claiming your rewards. Let's get into it. Step 1. Earning without traditional trading. 0 trading skills required. The absolute most crucial point here is that you do not need to be a Wall Street expert. Look, there's this massive misconception out there that crypto inherently requires high capital, intense trading skills, and a super high tolerance for loss. We are entirely throwing that notion out the window today. Instead, we're focusing entirely on the campaign rewards method. It requires a mere $11, absolutely 0 trading skills, and the risk is astonishingly low. It's really all about promotional participation, not price speculation. Moving on to step 2, the $11 prerequisite, setting up Binance. This setup is the foundation of our whole blueprint. First up, you just need a verified Binance account and exactly $11 secured in your wallet using P2P. According to the source, if you're a new user, you just use a registration link, download the app, and get your identity verified. Then, using peer-to-peer, or P2P, you buy exactly $11 worth of crypto to keep in your spot wallet. And here's the trick. Think of this $11 not as money you're spending, but as a reusable key. The source explicitly mentions you can keep rotating this same $11 for 6 whole months to continuously unlock new rewards. Step 3. Finding Binance campaigns in the Binance Creator Pad. So having your account set up is great, but you gotta know exactly which buttons to press, right? From the homepage, you literally just scroll to Discover, tap Campaign, and enter the Creator Pad. Once you hit Join, boom, you're entering a pool of promotional rewards. For instance, the source walked through a campaign for a token named Sign, which had a total reward pool of nearly 1 million tokens to distribute. New tokens pop up here on a weekly, sometimes even daily basis. You just have to make it a routine to check this specific section and hit that Join button. Step 4. Automating the social tasks so social media is made easy. Now, you might be thinking you need special skills for this part, like being a great writer or some crypto influencer. But nope, we're going to use some clever automation instead. Every campaign asks for a few basic tasks. The first 2 are a breeze. Just click to follow the project on Binance Square and follow them on Twitter. Takes like 2 seconds. But then comes the slightly trickier part, creating a 100-character post and a 500-character article about the project on Binance Square. There's also an optional task to post on your personal social media, but honestly, you can just entirely skip that if you want. Let's focus on those writing tasks. If you have no idea how to write a 100-character post or a 500-character article, it doesn't matter. Just copy the campaign instructions, paste them into ChatGPT, and let the AI do the heavy lifting. It's the ultimate work smarter, not harder hack. You literally just highlight the prompt Binance gives you, which usually says something like, write a 100-character post including these specific links and hashtags, and paste that exact text into ChatGPT. The AI instantly generates 4 or 5 perfectly tailored options for you. You just pick the best one, copy it, and paste it right back into Binance. 0 writing skills required. But hey, quick heads up here. You absolutely must double-check that ChatGPT included the required token tags, like the $ in front of the token name, before you hit publish. This is a vital detail from the source material. Sometimes the AI might just write the word sign, but the campaign strictly requires the actual token tag, which is a $ followed by the word sign. Always take 10 seconds to manually review your AI-generated text. Make sure the official account is tagged, the correct hashtags are there, and that $ token symbol is accurate. If you mess this up, the platform won't verify your task and you're going to have to do it all over again. All right, step 5, the $10 dummy trade, fulfilling volume requirements. We are now at the final task, which involves a really specific loophole. This is basically the final boss of the campaign, and it's where our initial setup comes fully into play. Now, you might be wondering, why is our baseline $11 if the campaign only requires a $10 trade? It's a great question, and understanding this math is absolutely key to making this strategy work safely. See, the requirement is just to create a minimum of $10 in trading volume by quickly buying and selling the token. Trading volume simply means the total monetary value of the trades you've executed. The campaign just wants you to interact with their token. They literally do not care if you hold it for a year or for 3 seconds. So you just go to the spot market, execute a market buy for the token using your funds, and then immediately, and I mean literally seconds later, sell it right back. You are not trying to catch a price pump here. You're purely generating volume to check off that final task requirement. And here's why the $11 matters. Because Binance deducts a tiny 0.05% trading fee. Starting with $11 guarantees your trade stays strictly over the required $10 mark. When you execute that dummy trade, Binance takes a microfraction as a transaction fee. If you only deposited exactly $10, that fee would instantly drop your total volume to, say, $9.99. And guess what? The system would mark your task as incomplete because you fell under the threshold. By starting with $11, you create a safety buffer. Even after the tiny fee is subtracted, your total trade value remains comfortably above $10, ensuring your task clears instantly. Finally, step 6, claiming your final reward, getting paid. So, you followed the accounts, you used ChatGPT to write the posts, and you executed your dummy trade. What happens next? Well, once the tasks are done, you just wait for the official distribution date. The rewards aren't instantaneous. The campaign has a specific time frame, and once it concludes, the distribution happens. The best part? You don't have to chase anyone down. You simply navigate to your Binance Reward Hub, and the tokens, whether that equates to $29 or $100, will just be waiting there for you to claim and withdraw. And honestly, here is the absolute best part of this entire blueprint. After you do that dummy trade, your original capital is safe. It's ready to be deployed on the next campaign. Aside from the fraction of a cent lost to the trading fee, your baseline $11 is sitting right back in your spot wallet. You haven't lost your capital. You haven't made any risky bets. You've simply used that $11 to prove you're an active user, unlocked your free reward, and now you can take that exact same $11 right back into the creator pad a few days later and do the whole thing all over again. So we've stripped away the complexity of traditional trading, we've leveraged AI tools for content creation, and we used a precise math buffer to fulfill volume requirements. And these opportunities are continually refreshing on the platform. It really begs the question, if this $11 loophole is sitting right out in the open, what other simple automated earning strategies are just hiding in plain sight across the crypto ecosystem? Thank you for joining me for this explainer. Definitely keep your eyes on those campaigns, and I'll catch you next time.